Hi guys, I'm Nyx.
I'm Bee.
And today we've been sponsored by Paradox Interactive to play Knights of Pen and Paper 2, which is a critically acclaimed retro-style adventure game available for free on the iOS and Android App Store. Knights of Pen and Paper 2 simulates the classic pen and paper role-playing experience, just like our own tabletop show, Life the Party.
And we'll be guiding you through the character creation and battle system and one of the game's dynamic dungeons.
You can grab a copy of the game for yourself for free via the link in the description below, so seeing as it's free and it's a load of fun, if you're in for an adventure, we'd highly recommend it.
Okay, here we have our dungeon master and we're going to call him JD.
After JD, you know, our dungeon master.
Once upon a time in the world of Paparos.
Yeah, I have my dice ready.
I see you've imported your old character into my campaign as well.
This is my level 99 paper knight I've played in another campaign.
Diddle 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 do 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 do. Enter the Tarrasque, the most dreadful creature in existence. Its skin deflects even magic missiles!
I am loving this adventure already.
Look at that big smile. WTF? Me endgame content. You're not allowed to summon Tarrasque now.
My character has plus 255 damage versus Tarrasque, auto-lethal, immunity to all, vorpal strike, ethereal muscles, permanent haste, rust-proof, life-suck, global silence, frontal backstab.
TLDR!
Oh, did I forget to mention the mirror shield that reflected your damage? It's very useful in the current metagame.
I am a head out! You'll be hearing from my lawyer soon.
Sigh, I forgot to quit my lasso of anti-rage quit. There goes my XP.
Fine, then I'll play with my other friends.
Alright, and into character creation. From what I've seen of this game, I really like how it pokes fun at the pen and paper role-playing experience and the kind of people you might find playing it. Because at the end of the day, tabletop is for everyone, and literally everyone. We try and make a point of this in our show, but it doesn't matter where you're from or who you are, everyone can enjoy tabletop gaming, and the joy of fantasy is getting to be everything you want to be.
Like a jock, or a cheerleader, or a rich kid. Each trope, race, and character class comes with its own stats. For example, jocks have big hands, obviously, so they can hold more things. Like each other's hands, bro.
Like each other's hands, bro.
Bro.
Grab my hand, bro.
Grab my hand. You can build your characters around these stats to put together the ultimate party, or the ultimate jock. Or if you're like me, you can just make a dwarf character every time because you like giving a cheerleader a beard. It just really suits, okay? I just want to have a whole party of cheerleading dwarves.
Well, I like the goth because they are free to resurrect, and if you know anything about pen and paper tabletops, bringing back your characters from the grave is expensive.
Hold on to your dice. There's a flash of light and your characters find themselves in a small village.
This is exciting.
The village elder greets you.
Welcome to Spawn Point Village, the market leader in the adventurer generation business. I'm glad to see that you got here in one piece. There's been something wrong with the summoning circle lately. One young man came out horribly disfigured. He disappeared into the woods and has not been seen since.
What's she talking about? For some reason the summoning fails every third time. Sometimes even more often than that.
You mean we could have appeared here without arms or a head? That's metal.
Ha! You are adventurers, right? Before you've recovered from your summoning sickness, you are attacked!
My, look what I found, some newcomers. Should we teach him a lesson like a tutorial?
Ah, yikes, tutorial.
Oh no, the absolute worst enemy in any game, an unskippable tutorial.
But I know exactly what we're doing, so we're gonna skip that because tutorials are for noobs.
And I don't think I've heard that word since the Middle Ages.
Honestly. Your DM will guide you through the first few levels of the game, so it's really, really easy to pick up. I mean, I did it.
Wow, don't give yourself any credit whatsoever.
Sean.
For anyone who doesn't know how pen and paper tabletops work, it's really simple. Your DM, or Dungeon Master, or Game Master, if that's the kind of game that you're playing, tells you a story and decides encounters and scenarios that your character and your party will come up against. You have your own stats and you roll dice to see whether or not the things you want to do succeed or fail, and together you create the story. In Knights of Pen and Paper 2, you keep the same turn-based adventure system, mixing retro pixel art with a fun and satirical adventure that covers all the pen and paper tabletop bases with a heavy dose of on-the-nose humour to boot.
And you can play with your friends too, using a code generated by the game. If you download the free mobile app via the link below, you can actually play with us as well. Look, there's my code. Woo!
Screen. Woo!
Come play with me! No one else is.
You've got a super simple interface on screen, and by just tapping your DM, you can access your quests, visit the inn, or spend your hard-won gold on upgrades and equipment. You can check out the buttons at the top for a bestiary of all the creatures you fought, and the ever-useful Player's Handbook, where everything you might get confused over is really easily explained. The game's also available on Steam if you're more of a computer gamer, but on mobile, Knights of Pen and Paper 2 is absolutely free.
Yes!
There are some microtransactions with the diamond, as is typical in mobile games, but you can actually play the game with all the free features to your heart's content. And we weren't slammed with adverts every 30 seconds, which is definitely a win in my book for any mobile game.
Please no. Please no pop-up adverts, please. Anyway, now we're in combat. We've got this really cool overworld map where different icons will pop up various things that your party need to do.
I really like this map actually because it reminds me of so many classic RPG games I used to play as a child.
Like, honestly, it sends me back. Like, we're showing our age, but also
Sends me way back to the good old retro days.
I remember when I was a youngster, I had to walk for 10 miles in the snow to play one game.
We are the village elder.
Oh my god.
This is an epiphany that has just hit me. We are the village elder.
Yeah. This is my fetch quest. Download the free mobile app using the link in the description.
Link in the description below.
So you roll a d20 to see if you make it to our destination safely. This time we did it, but when I first played, they got me basically every time.
It sucks to be you.
It did.
Very poor stealth.
Really poor stealth.
Just like our actual party.
Yeah, not made to be subtle.
Not made to be subtle. Let's fight some troglodytes. They were just
Troglodyte!
Troglodytes. Troglodytes. They were just having a nice bath, and now we're just gonna wreck their day. We're gonna wreck shop.
You can choose how hard you want your battles to be though, sliding the number of enemies up and the threat level up. You've got 2 metrics to follow, health and energy, and your energy lets you do more special moves that get more powerful the more you level up. But if you don't use it wisely, you will find yourself in trouble, which I did a lot.
Okay, this guy.
This guy's the guy from Mythbusters.
He looks like the guy from Mythbusters.
You can't change my mind.
Hello, I've travelled many days and I'm in need of refreshments.
He's also American.
Hello, I've travelled many days and I'm in need of refreshments.
Here you are, fresh and pristine river water for our special guest from America.
Quest done! After a set amount of levels, you can unlock extra seats at your game table and expand your party, so you can do more party balancing, or just add another bearded character if you're B.
Bearded cheerleaders.
But I'm gonna
Beard leaders!
But I am going to put my foot down and say we're going to have a rocker, and we're going to have a thief, because we need someone in our party who can stealth. Because us cops, paladin and cleric,
Got a big hat though.
You have got a big hat. You've got a very fancy hat and a beard. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I really, really am. It's all I want in my life.
We actually recently played a one-shot tabletop game of our own where we played a paladin and a cleric. I don't know whether that's why you've picked a cleric now, but
I just really like clerics. I really like clerics.
and I really like paladins. All paladins are cops.
Yep.
Except me, I'm not a cop.
You're a cop, you just admit it.
Where'd you hear that?
You just said it! No, I'm not a cop. Who said that?
Who said that?
You literally... I'll fight you.
Anyway, with an extra party member in tow, we are going to try and clear a dungeon, for better or for worse.
Heck yeah. Really cool thing about the dungeon as well is that no matter how many times you go there, the map's always different.
That's really, really cool. And unique.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Right, I'm gonna head in.
I am a head in a cave.
Is it because she likes dark places because she's a goth? Or is it because she's a cop?
Well. Bunch of bandits block your way at the cave entrance.
So we've come to this cave to look for the chest of plenty. It's a chest that gives out plenty of gold, obviously.
Hell yeah.
And something has gone wrong. Thank you, Village Elder, for telling us about this. And now we're going to tackle the dungeon. But first of all, we're going to fight these bandits.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And obviously your awesome cleric powers are just like pow, 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 pow.
Heck yeah.
Nobody can beat a cleric.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
It's big true.
That's true.
The dungeon has this sort of dynamic system of... It's a top-down map, but you can't see what's going to be in each of the rooms, and you just have to make choices, like choose to go left, choose to go right. And sometimes there's going to be things like...
The eggs from Alien.
Hello, Ripley?
Hello.
Please help?
Hello, Whipwee.
And sometimes there's going to be things like this. familiar looking pickaxe.
Where are you, Herobrine?
Steve! And then other times you're going to be attacked.
Yeah. The amount of times I got a pop-up that was like, you see a troglodyte that looks like it's struggling. Would you like to help? And obviously I'm always like, yes, let me help. And then the troglodyte was like, nah, attack.
That is you in every tabletop game we've ever played. You're just like, oh, how can I help non-violently? This is a call outpost for your character in Life of the Party.
Listen. Listen.
Bee is the only person I know who would play a tabletop game where you plunder dungeons and fight enemies and make a pacifist character.
It's interesting.
It is interesting. It's also really frustrating sometimes. So you move through the different dungeon rooms using the left and the right arrows and the up and the down arrows, and you go downstairs and you follow the story through, and we're in the final battle.
You see a dapper rogue sitting atop a chest.
Oh yeah, he is so dapper. Ninja fever, I presume? We've come to put a stop to your greedy ways.
I don't know any ninjas. You got it all wrong. The Paper Knight converted the chest to 2nd edition rules. You can trust me because look at my facial hair.
Look at the jawline.
Now we have 1st edition characters and unable to even see the loot.
If there's no loot in there, go wait somewhere else.
Your rocker voice. I may not be able to loot the chest, but I can take your stuff.
No, Dino Feeble, you were so
Are you
dashing.
serious? You seem like a nice guy and then you went and blew it.
Now we're gonna fight Dino Feeble. He's so evil.
Oh my god. Get wrecked. Get clericked.
Get clericked.
Take him down, babe.
Thanks, babe.
I'll hold your flower.
Oh, my flower, baby.
I'll hold your flower.
Like, when your character gets double attacked, it's like, nice, sweet, awesome. The moment, like, the enemy characters get double attacked or allowed to heal, it's like, excuse me?
Isn't that so true of all tabletop? It's
All
like,
tabletop. It's like, excuse me, you can't heal.
you're
not
allowed to heal too?
No, you're not allowed to heal. Stop it. By the way, we've killed Feeble before we didn't kill his minion.
Victory!
Yay!
I expected more from a ninja. We got our own achievement as well, Dungeon Delver. We have cleared a dungeon, and that is it, folks. We've done it.
Yeah!
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for this sponsored video.
Heck yeah! And also, huge thank you to Paradox Interactive for sponsoring us.
We have had a great time. We had a lot of fun playing this game, and we're hoping a couple of you might crop up and grab our friend code to play with us at the table too.
Do it, please.
You can get it via the link in the description below, as we've said before, for free on both iOS and the Android App Store. Until next time, I'm Nyx.
I'm a bearded cheerleader.
A beard leader, if you will.
I will!
This is Knights of Pen and Paper 2, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
We love you.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.